Hello everybody, welcome back to your favourite FC26 series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper, episode number 11, and I am ill, so you get to listen to my croaky, bunged up voice. To be fair, I sound bunged up all the time anyway, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. But looking at the league, you can see we're still top of it, about 5 points ahead of second place now. Pretty dominant so far, with a goal difference of 29, which is actually kind of ridiculous.
It's time to play the game.
It's also time for you to leave a like on the video if you do enjoy this, subscribe if you're new, and turn notifications on so you do not miss a thing. And of course, hype up the video if you do watch on mobile. Let's get into it. First match is against Shrewsbury. We are at home in our sparkling white kit, but they get the first opportunity within the first 5 minutes. Played across the centre box, takes a shot from long range, but it's easy for me to hold on to with my super glue gloves. All I'm saying is I don't think there's any rules against it to put super glue on my gloves, but we get an opportunity straight from my save, and we get Connor taking the shot down low. Keeper saves it, but falls up to Mendes Lang and he misses. How has he missed from that position? Literally, open goal. It's harder to miss than score. He was under pressure, but that's no excuse. They get an opportunity in the 15th minute. And Marquis gets past the defender. Another long ranger-ish just outside the box. But again, that ball is glued to my gloves. Now our left back has possession of the ball into Mendes Lang, into Gilby. Turns the defender as well. Through everyone else. Takes a shot straight past the goalkeeper. It's a weak effort, but somehow he scored it, putting us into the lead just before the 30-minute mark. We would take that every day of the week. It looked so easy though. And the game's broken. Great. That's what we love to see, EA. I want to see my centre-back dancing around the centre circle. We do manage to get a little peek here from a weird angle. It just floats over the goalkeeper. Not sure how he's not saved it, but 1-0 up, and we could make it 2. Gilby has possession of the ball once again. Plays it to Mendes Lang. Back into Gilby. He's making a run into the penalty box. Little toe poke.
Make it double.
2 on the day for our centre midfielder. What is he on today? He's on for a hat-trick already in the first half of this match. It's a great little passing move. He runs off to the corner, gives him a little Spartan kick. Alex Gilby, remember the name because he's an absolute monster. Just easy though, plays it into the midfielder, doesn't track him by the way. Defenders are nowhere to be seen. Little toe poke down low. Keeper can't get his hands to it. He's actually like nowhere near it at all. 2-0. They're trying to get back into it as Marquis plays it across the penalty box and Lloyd takes a shot. I make an unorthodox save and somehow keep possession of the ball. Still they're trying to luck Perry into Lloyd. One more of me, but I read.
Just kidding, I got it.
That glue is super long lasting, still just holding on to everything that gets shot my way. Now Wilson floats the ball into a mixer. Mendes Lang heads it down to himself, and somehow Collins gets a shot off, but Brook makes a save. Pretty good one at that. And then the half-time whistle is blown. 2-0. To be fair, we've been pretty good, and they've been okay. They're taking the shots from so far out. We're a bit more clinical from our position in there, but into second half we go. 50th minute on the clock. Tomlinson and Mendes Lang linking up towards the byline. Plays it into Gilby, back into Tomlinson. What's he going to do for this type of position? Plays it across the Lecco, straight at the goalkeeper. Didn't quite get the connection he wanted there. Talking about Lecco, he has possession into Wilson. Collins holds up the beautiful pass there. Collar into Gilby for his hat-trick. There we go. He gets it in the 57th minute. Very unexpected for Gilby to get a hat-trick. I don't think he scores too often at all, but he's in every right position here. Ball drilled to feet. The touch, by the way, takes it under his spell and hits it back across the goalkeeper, who could do nothing about it this time. Look, he's not even facing the goal pretty much. Into the side netting. 3-0, still plenty of time to get a fourth here. This time Collar, the other midfielder, rifles it past the keeper, making it 4-0. This game is good as over. Will Collar, it's a beautiful strike. Our left back seems to be involved. Gilby nearly gets the assist, but he plays it into Collins, who does get the assist, but look at that strike, just kisses off the woodwork. Bang, look at it fly away, always turning and clips off it. 4-0. Now all we have to do is hold on for our clean sheet, and Lloyd has possession of the ball. The man in the middle has time and space, and Nika gets a shot off. Oh my days, I made a mistake. Are we surprised? Not really. I went the wrong way completely. Hits it down the centre of the goal, literally not any more central, and I just stood there and I make the mistake by trying to dive the wrong way. They always go near post, but apparently not when I need to most. My clean sheet is gone. It doesn't affect the game too much other than hurting my pride, but now they're trying to have luck to get one more just before the end of the game now. Gets another shot off. This time he whiffs it straight past the post and off target, but we do win the match 4-1. Pretty good overall, except my goal that I conceded, but 6.5 rated, 3 saves from 5 shots on target. Doesn't quite make sense, but Will Brook got 4.7, 3 saves and 4 goals conceded. He's had an absolute nightmare, but now I move on to the next match. Again, we're at home. I swear we only ever play at home. It's snowing as well. I'm not sure we should be wearing the white kit in the snow. It might be disorientating maybe, but either way, they get the kick off and they're working it down the right side. No, that's the left side of the pitch actually, into Thomas. Now plays the through ball as well, into their striker, holds up the play, waiting for the support man, gets the support from behind him now, back into his feet, across the box, first time strike. And we've conceded already. The first strike or first shot on target, first shot overall of the match, and it goes into the bottom corner, and I don't react apparently, even though I did try diving it away, but I put it upwards instead of downwards, and apparently the game's still broken, because look at that centre spot, by the way, perfection. Look at the circle, look at the circumference. You won't see a better circle than that. But here we go, we get to level look at the shot, it just hits it across the goal, down low, bounces up, and I just stand there with my legs apart. Just terrible. I don't know how it's gone in, but it did. Lost my clean sheet already, and they're trying to make it 2-0. Down left side again, Moore plays it into the box here, takes a little bit of touch, but outside with a supporting man. Again, Thomas this time, but again, I have a good save this time, holding onto the ball, lovely jubbly. Still, they're putting plenty of pressure on me into the paint box. They go, he nearly finds that far corner, finessing it, and it's the first half done and dusted already, and we did nothing. Literally didn't even get a look in. They've been all over us, and we're quite lucky it's only 1-0. Into second half we go, can we do something? Maybe a shot, that'd be great for an attack, and it looks like we do in the 60th minute. Wilson, our right back, advances forward into Collins, time and space across the keeper, he gets a goal with his first shot on target as well, all tied up 1-1. It looks like the manager's team talks definitely worked. Of course it's the main man getting on the score sheet, it's been a little while, but he does it exactly the same every single week, just plays it in from Wilson, takes a touch and bang, no defenders near him, parted like the Red Sea, into the top corner, 1-1. Look how happy he is, he's a happy chappy, isn't he? They get an opportunity 9 minutes later though, just playing around the midfield, trying to break through the defensive line, which is pretty sturdy at the moment, but again, look at the space in midfield as the defender comes out, leaves the space in behind, he gets another shot off, but this time my hands up quickly to make a decent, spectacular save. Only 8 minutes left of this match, we're trying to get the winner of Collins outside the box, but into Kelly, inside the box, Murphy gets a shot off, it's a weak attempt in the end, straight at the goalkeeper. Now only 3 minutes left, they could score here and win the match. Gets through the defensive line, takes a shot so early, scores the goal though. I don't react at all. We have lost this match in the 88th minute, but he runs off, Sank's not right, everyone stops, he is offside. Oh my days.
Thanks, babe.
I'm not gonna lie, I was absolutely fuming that went in, because I moved exactly where I wanted to be, but I think because he was offside, everything kind of stopped. It's a little bit weird, but you can see he's just a foot offside, and then the referee does end the match, all tied up 1-1. To be fair, I'll take the point there. Only 2 saves, 1 goal conceded as well. Their goalkeeper, 6.3, 1 save, 2 shots on target. Pretty boring match overall. We're lucky to get 2 goals out of it. But now we're moving to the final game of today's episode. We're at Town Park this time, finally away from home, but we're against Grimsby Town, and no one likes Grimsby. They get the kick-off. Look at that sunset, by the way. Beautiful night to play some football, and they get the first opportunity as well, by the way. Passing through my midfielder way too easy. Now they're running at my defensive line, just inside the box. Little step over, gets the ball in there, but I read him and catch the ball quite easily in the end. They try to switch a play, but Wilson intercepts it and gets a counter-attack brewing because Lecco's down the right side, cuts inside, passes it into Collins. What can he do? Hits it near post, but the keeper stops it with a pretty spectacular save. Still only 20 minutes on the clock, and they get another opportunity to float the ball towards the back post and win the head as well. I stand my ground to slap the ball just wide, by the way. Should be tipping it over. Slapping it back across the goal is a little bit dangerous. Nearly palmed it into my own net, but lucky for me, it just missed it. If that went in, I would have probably thrown something, but they get a corner from the other side. They flip the ball into Mixer, do another save, tip it into the same position pretty much. Back-to-back saves, we would take that every day of the week. Only 5 minutes left of the first half. They play it just outside the box, long range. I tip it again, this time out to the other side for a corner. From that corner, they play it short, just playing around the edge of the box. Now, what will he do? Plays it to the Mixer, somehow hits the ball that way. I have no idea how physics works, but apparently that happened. But either way, he missed the target. We go into the half-time break, all tied up 0-0. Into second half we go, can we do something instead of me trying to save everything on God's green earth? But here we go, down the byline of Mendeslang, floats the ball back to our left back. What can he do? It's a great touch as well. Gets the support from Kelly into Collins. One more into Collar. There we go. We get the goal we wanted with Collar, the midfielder, drilling it low across the floor into the back of the net. Runs over to the corner flag and gives it a good old dandruff sandwich with his dirty moustache. Oh, great. Look at the centre circle. Like I said, that's the perfect circle. You will not see one better than that. Jones, get out of the way. Here we go. Now we can actually see the goal. Connor hits it so low. The keeper almost does like an ice hockey goalkeeper save, but couldn't quite get his leg there. And now they're trying to get back in this match. Just outside the box, a lovely through. One of me about quickly. And do enough and then dive on the floor as well after that. But we will take it. 20 minutes left. Look at the step overs galore into the penalty box. Gets the support from Burns down the left side. Again, it's linking up 1-2s. Drills it across the box, hits it low. I do enough. Lucky for me though, it did go wide out for a goal kick. Lecco trying to get back on the score sheet down the right side. That byline is corner, but he flips the ball right into mix. A header from Collar off the woodwork. It flicks over the bar in the end, but it's enough for us to win the match 1-0. A clean sheet and a 10 rating for myself. 6 shots against, 6 saves. We will take that. Their keeper with a 7.4, 1 goal conceded, but the 2 saves as well. But now we can look at the clean sheet leaderboard, and it has been fixed. So he broke something else, but this has been fixed. You can see him at the top, 15 in 29 appearances. Ridiculous return. Second place, Hemming has 9 in 28. McGree 8 in 27. Eastwood 7 24, and all the rest. Top assists though, Aaron Collins 13 27, Hepburn Murphy 7-22, Lang has 7-29, Richardson has 7-29, and James Berry 7-30. But top goal scorer does go to Collins of 18 and 27, Goodwin has 14 and 26, Smith 14 and 30, Marquis 13 and 30, and Danny Rose 12 and 28. But that's going to be it for today's episode. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, sub my channel, subscribe if you're new, and turn notifications on so you do it was a thing. And of course, if you're watching on mobile, hype up the video. And as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.